Let's cook some pork ribs.
Right, get yourself a nice rack of pork ribs and trim any excess fat off. Then you can flip them over, get yourself a butter knife, and we'll take this bottom membrane off, go hard up against around the second or third bone in, give your knife a wiggle around, get some paper towel, and you should be able to peel that membrane off all in one go. Then you can trim any excess fat off the underside as well, and then we're going to get some mustard, coat our ribs in it, and that's going to really help bind our rubs. We're going with something sweet and savoury today, so get your favourite pork rubs, give your ribs a nice generous coat. Then get your favourite smoking wood. We've gone with some apple today. Get that on your charcoal, and then we can set the rest of our barbecue up, get our ribs on, and we'll run this pit at around 275 Fahrenheit. Once your ribs look like this, which usually takes a couple of hours, we're going to wrap them up with some butter, honey, brown sugar. Then we'll lay our ribs down, meat side down, and repeat that process on the underside of our ribs. We're also going to get some nice fruity liquid in there. Then you can wrap your ribs up nice and tight in 2 layers of foil and get them back in the smoker. Then after an hour, we're going to check on them and start checking for probe tenderness. So get a meat probe in between the bones, and what we're going to be looking for is no resistance and an internal temperature of around 200 Fahrenheit. They should also have a nice bend to them like this, and that's when you know they're ready. Then you can get rid of the alfoil and put your ribs back in meat side up. Next, get a foil tray and your favourite glaze ready, and we'll give it 5 minutes to heat up. Then once your glaze is ready, you can give your ribs a nice generous brush. Then we can shut our lid and give that glaze 5 minutes to set. We're going to give our ribs a second coat, and then we'll shut our lid, give it another 5 minutes to set, and then these ribs are ready. Have a look at that colour, how good is that? Then we're going to get our leftover glaze, brush it on our bench, and when we lay our ribs back down, meat side down, our glaze isn't going to stick to the bench. And all that's left to do now is cut them up and enjoy.